For 5 consecutive years, a yellow dog crossed the Eurasian continent, passing through 29 subway stations and 11 bus stops. After traversing 60 miles, it reached a small island across the harbor. Surprisingly, the adopted dog named Boji is a famous internet celebrity with millions of followers, and even the local government issued an announcement that all transportation and public places in the city are open to it for free. This is a true story that happened in Istanbul, Turkey. In 2017, a stray dog named Boji entered the public's view. People who frequently took the subway noticed that every morning at 8 o'clock, a stray dog would come to a subway station and wait for the train with the hurried crowd. People would greet it amidst the bustling steps, and some kind-hearted individuals would feed it. When the familiar Boji saw the train approaching for the 6th time, it would embark on its daily journey. The dog clearly knew that the fast-moving train wouldn't wait for it for long, so it always closely followed the crowd. Afraid of missing the train, boarding and alighting, Boji always remained the last one, leading a life of wandering and sleeping. Despite its circumstances, Boji didn't forget basic manners and respect. To avoid disturbing passengers, it would quietly find a place to lie down once inside the train. No one knew where it was heading, but its melancholic eyes suggested that Boji must have had a special experience. Passengers on the subway reported that Boji never relieved itself inside the train. It knew all the rules of public transportation and strictly adhered to them. Over the past year, the dog traveled with the working people on the same route every day. Consequently, most people in the area recognized Boji. Many of them had never raised pets, but they could always take out a bag of dog food from their pockets, obviously, a gift prepared for Boji. After passing through 29 stations, the subway would announce the arrival, and hearing the sound, Boji would immediately get up and stretch lazily. Then, it would calmly follow the passengers off the train. However, the journey was far from over. Stepping out of the subway, Boji tirelessly headed to the next station. Taking the elevator would quickly bring it to the ticket gate of the bus station. However, Boji didn't need a ticket. Not every time it managed to catch the bus, but when it did, it quickly boarded. It had to travel 20 miles to reach its destination, and because of the long journey, the clever Boji would find a vacant seat to rest for a while. Sometimes, it would gaze out the window, enjoying the scenery along the way. Here, no one will drive it away. Stray animals also have the right to be passengers. After passing through 11 stops, Boji arrived at the seaside ferry terminal. Next, it had to board the cabin before the ship departed. Passing through the crowd, the dog successfully stepped onto the ferry, fulfilling its wish. The sea breeze and pleasant scenery constantly attracted Boji's attention. Sometimes it quietly admired the beauty of the sea, and other times it ran around the railing. Because the dog commuted on this route day after day, many people waited for the subway, took the bus, and rode the ferry with it. Some passengers posted Boji's photos and videos online, unexpectedly drawing hundreds of thousands of netizens to watch. Many expressed that they had similar experiences. As discussions continued, this stray dog that commuted on the subway gradually became known to the public. However, its behavior remained a mystery. Local rescue organizations took Boji to a pet hospital for examination. The doctor learned from the chip information on its collar that Boji was not a stray dog. Its owner had passed away 2 years ago. Since then, the bereaved Boji started taking the subway alone every day, then transferring to the bus and boarding the ferry to the Prince Islands. After extensive investigation, the staff discovered that Boji's owner used to bring it to the island along this route every weekend. Due to the owner's busy work schedule, weekends were the only time available to accompany the dog. Pet experts analyzed that Boji's daily walks along this route were likely an attempt to find the owner's scent, reflecting the most beautiful memories between Boji and its owner. Surprisingly, Boji knew exactly what time to take, which train and how to transfer to reach its destination. What's even more astonishing is that Boji strictly adhered to various rules, which people speculate may be due to the strict training from its owner during their time together. With continuous coverage from multiple media outlets, Boji's story quickly went viral on the internet, becoming a top local influencer. Millions of people were moved by its unwavering faith and loyalty. The local government even created a dedicated social media account for Boji, and within a few days, it gained millions of followers. The city hall issued an announcement, making public transportation and places in the entire city free for stray animals. They also sent out relevant staff for public education. Boji, continuing its 5-year commute in search of its deceased owner for over 2,000 days, never missed a day. Perhaps in its heart, the owner is still waiting somewhere in its memories. Some say that when a dog has an owner, it gains a soul and faith. For a dog, the owner is its entire world.